we're not even open. So I don't know what you're doing here, because we do have a sign that says walk-ins not welcome, and we even have the funny picture of Christopher Walken next to it. And our Google reviews, our Google page, it says that we're closed. So while no parents are sending their kids to this boarding school, I know that this is for special girls, right? I mean, the rumors are true. It is a coven. It is a coven. It is a coven. It is a coven, but it's not a cult. We get that word a lot, right? Cult. We're a cult. We're a cult. We're not a cult. We are often in white, yes, but we're not a cult. We have a common theme, but I don't know. You'll learn in the history portion of being here, if you ever end up on the admissions list, that part of history is any male-led religion is typically called religion, and if it's female-led, it's typically called a cult. So that's where we find ourselves. That's where we find ourselves. And yes, the government is always trying to shut us down, so we are often reliant on volunteers. So if you really are as passionate as you say you are about joining the coven and being a part of this space, and you can be a part of the public facing stuff, and doing the healing work of, the estheticians, and you'll be working alongside me, but you are still going to be put through some sort of ringer, and I don't mean hazing, even though we do a little bit of that here. This I'm just doing to buff up your auric field, because you seem like, I don't know, overwhelmed or something, so I'm just putting these around you. I mean, these do such a good job. It's like a magnet, basically. I'll teach you to do this one day. But yeah, if you want to be a part of the aesthetics or department, perfumery, whatever, you do still need to do a lot of work as a healer, because ultimately most girls who come here and women who come here end up, they're not leaving to go work for corporate, right? So, I mean, we're essentially a beauty school / coven. And we are pretty off the map for the aforementioned. But we've been around for 500 years, actually. Our 500-year anniversary is coming up. So we have a lot of just matrilineal knowledge of ancient beauty rituals, and so we teach all of those and stuff like that here. And we all have a lot of fun, and we just have a sexy, gorgeous coven community going on. And then of course we have the public facing part of it, which is the skincare studio, but it's like all of our beauty rituals plus the more esoteric alchemical processes, like they complement each other. So we're doing both here. We're doing both here. So honestly, we have a really long wait list, so I'm not sure. So what happened to me today was I was filming a beauty 101 essentially, and how to turn a routine into a ritual for my overseas students, and it got a little bit convoluted because it wasn't recording. So I teach grounding, right, for all of my students and all of my courses and all of my classes and all of my things, and every single one of the practitioners here and their classes. And we start the semester with this about grounding, and I'm over here so ungrounded. I'm jealous of you guys. I'm jealous of all of you, because you all have a school of a school of sorcery that, like, I never had that. Whatever. So maybe I get accused of being like bitchy to the new girls sometimes just because I'm like, ugh. Like you ask me stupid questions and I'm like, you don't even know how good you have it. Like you don't even know how lucky you are to have me as a resource, and you're wasting my time asking stupid questions when you could just fully like commit to the learning here. Fully commit to the learning here. But you seem very eager to learn, so if one of my students doesn't like sharpen up, which is pissing me the fuck off, we do kick people out. It's not a common thing, but we do. So sometimes the spot does open up. Maybe that would be, perhaps, I don't know, we'll see. I do take bribes, so I can think of anything. And I don't give hints for my bribes, so that's part of the journey of getting in here, is trusting your intuition. If you are picking up on something that you think I would like you think, obviously I don't expect you to buy a Porsche, but, think of something nice. I don't know, some chocolates, some flowers, whatever you want to buy me. But it has to be the correct kind of flower and chocolate, correct? Right? So you have to trust yourself on that. I was gonna teach you a grounding ritual today, but I kind of can't because I'm gonna just do this. And I'm gonna do a couple of auras because I know you are resisting me as a house mother, so it makes sense. You'd be a little intimidated, but it's okay. I'm used to it. We're gonna do another one, and then I'm gonna actually have you put it out with your mind. I know you can, and if you can't, you can never come back here. And watch, you'll be able to. Watch. Just literally put it out with your mind. Do it. Wow, young grasshopper, that was amazing. You're a marvel. You're the next supreme. You're the next supreme. I don't know about all that, but good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. So really quickly, we'll do the ritual thing because you are kind of about to cut into my lunch break by popping in, but luckily I like to talk about this stuff. So another thing I like to do, because the perfumery is right next door to my space, and of course we have a perfumery. Are you kidding me? We're all aesthetes here, really, tastemakers, and that's part of the joy of the craft, is ritualizing the mundane and making the mundane magical, and then everything is sexy. Then everything is sexy. Purr. So this is Memo Paris Irish leather. So yeah, we only carry niche perfumes. We only carry niche perfumes at the perfumery, and they're all hand selected by myself and the director of the perfume department, and by, of course, the headmistress. So I just did that for fun, but smelling good, literally every single girl and woman here smells good. Like, all of our staff is so well taken care of, and you'll see that they have beautiful skin. And if you are ever so lucky as to get a spot in the boarding room of this space, we often do pull a lot of the girls, like the students, into the skincare studio to use as just like models for treatments. So everyone has a lot of fun doing that. Really quickly, we like to wear these, all of us as practitioners, some sort of grounding crystal. You can keep one in your bra, like you can keep We all like smoky quartz. Like, I don't know what it is, but everyone in the house is obsessed with smoky quartz. It's kind of like when you have a good astrological configuration of people, everyone likes smoky quartz here. So I keep one of these either in my bra or one of these, which is just jade for abundance. And I notice I just rake in the dough when I wear this. So they're not really my style, but I keep them in my pocket. It's good to have crystals on you pretty much all the time. There's really no excuse to not. And always make sure you cleanse these and set your intentions, obviously. I think if you're here, you're not a total novice, but I was always taught to treat everyone as a total novice, because sometimes you miss little basics, and you don't know what someone else's basics are. So, great. So, part of making the skincare routine a ritual, part of ritualizing it is actually the experience. So it's a scent experience, hence why, yes, I am right next door to the perfumery, but I did want to share a nice fragrance, and I tend to match it to the tone of the day. So that's what I do, and this is the look that we're going for, right? You're probably not going to wear your boldest fragrance when you are on a super understated day. Maybe you will. Who knows? Whatever. It's up to you. So we do a cleanse. I forgot the cleanser, but I'm gonna just do a quick daytime for you. So morning and evening, we always use a milky cleanser because we want to prioritize the health of the skin barrier. Yes, even if you have oily skin, trust me, I have struggled with acne, which is why I became an esthetician in the first place, and now I'm the director of the aesthetics department. Like, sure, it is my lineage, and yes, we do a lot of spell work here, so it was partially that, but we have to learn a lot of chemistry in spell work and in skincare. So being able to get both of those things like studied and learned, and like just having a school of alchemy and sorcery for girls and young women and being a part of it is the best. So I do like to give new admissions a harder time, just because as rewarding as it was to found it, like I wish I had one, but it's okay. It's a weird, whatever. So we do that, and then depending on whatever treatments we've done, and you would have learned about all of this if you're in the school, but whatever, not yet. Maybe in a couple years. I know you're excited and eager to join. So then we would do a toner. So we would either do a hydrating toner or an exfoliating toner. So today I did an exfoliating toner, sometimes even both, depending. And I'm just going with the second one. I put it on because I could tell you weren't wearing anything. Not even sunscreen, and you know that's bad. And we all wear sunscreen here because we like to, it's obviously a joke about witches, but probably for a lot of reasons. We're all maligned in media. When we're not being maligned in media, it's, wow, you look amazing. What are you doing? Drinking the blood of virgins? What are you doing? Witchcraft? That's the answer. And that's the answer. And that's the answer is possible. Then we're a big fan of this here too. This is the just moisturizer, and it has an oxygenating complex in it, which we all love because we like our skincare to be active. We like our crystals to be programmed with intention, and our coffee to be made with intention and a goal for the day and a focus for the day. Nothing we do here and everything we do here is to teach you how to make the mundane magical. And as you're applying these, we teach you within the class to say positive affirmations, and we teach you to look into your eyes in the mirror and look into your eyes in the mirror, and we teach you how to use the mirror as a portal. And essentially that every time you address the portal, you're looking for something that you love. A really good tip that I teach my students is I'm doing this to reset the energy right now because we're talking a lot and we're kind of, whatever, is to do their makeup, remove your makeup with a white cloth to make sure you got everything. But if you need to wash your face or do your skincare routine in the dark or by candlelight, more so by candlelight, in order to not pick your skin, by all means, please do. So that is a trick, and it's very fun and medieval, and yeah, our lineage has been doing that since the beginning of time, obviously, and we all have these beautiful ancient beauty secrets kept here, and we do obviously our goal and mission always is to share them with people. So even though you might not get into the school for a really long time, I'm still sitting here wanting to teach you these little things so that you leave with a little more knowledge, and even though you're cutting into my lunch break. So the most important thing after the moisturizer is, for my clients and students, is sunscreen, SPF. And when I apply SPF, and I do this when I apply my body lotion, and I teach my students to do this as well, is I am casting a spell. So this is a protection spell of protection, to where even when people look at me in the eyes, look at my face, I'm protected. When I do my eye makeup and I do like a smoky eye up to stop, I do my eye makeup, I do the same thing. I'm like, this is protective, and I'm tapping into like the lineage of Cleopatra or whatever. And I encourage the girls usually to pick for the semester one of their favorite historic women from the beginning of time, and oftentimes whether or not they wore makeup, just to sort of lean into that while they're doing their beauty ritual, and just pick one woman as a singular focus, and it makes it really, really enriching and sexy and fun and gorgeous and embodied experience. So this would be the last thing that you do, and then of course your lip product, and obviously I already have all of my stuff on for the day, and I know you prefer to go barefaced, but we teach you, like I said, how to make sure that you're protected when you're barefaced. And I think that's about it for what I want to teach you today. I think we can wrap it up there, and you did take a lot of my time already, so maybe I could bump you up a teeny bit on the wait list if you come in tomorrow and bring me lunch. I'm in the mood for sweet green, and sometimes it's just like annoying to have to drive. It's like 20 minutes, so if you were to just drop it off without having to pay the delivery fee, because it's like $20 extra for me for no reason, and a bunch of us would like love it, and if you could do that every day for like a week, maybe I could bump your name up on the list. But whatever, I mean, up to you. Ultimately your future's up to you. But it was good meeting you, and I know you did learn something, so I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love and light. Peace and love and light.